In this episode, we're going to explore the full potential of Cinematic Shot, a tool that gives you complete control over the technical preparation of your image. With this tool, you can precisely define your camera setup and final cinematic look before generating the image. This allows you to work with a level of visual intention much closer to real cinematography. Let's begin by accessing the tool. You can reach Cinematic Shot in two different ways. The first option is directly from Home, where you'll find the Cinematic Shot button in the top menu. The second option is from the image generator. In the header of that section, select Cinematic Shot. Once inside, you'll see two main sections in the interface, Camera and References. Let's start with Camera. When you click on that section, a configuration panel opens with 4 adjustable parameters: camera, lens, focal length, and aperture. If you're not sure which settings to use, you can simply select Standard in each category. The tool will automatically adjust the most suitable configuration based on the shot type you choose later. If, on the other hand, you know exactly what look you're aiming for, you can manually choose each of those settings. The camera setting defines the overall capture style, whether it behaves like a digital camera, a cinema camera, or a film-based system. The lens selection influences the visual character of the image, affecting distortion, perspective, and overall optical behavior. You can select from more than 10 different lens types. Next, choose the focal length. The shorter the focal length, the wider the field of view. The longer it is, the tighter and more zoomed in the framing becomes. Finally, select the aperture. In images where you have a subject in the foreground and a background behind it, a lower aperture value produces shallower depth of field, meaning more background blur. On the other hand, a higher aperture value increases depth of field, resulting in a sharper background. Once all camera parameters are configured, we move to the References section. The first tab allows you to define your character if you want a specific person to appear in the image. You can select from previously created characters, choose from your gallery, upload from your laptop, or simply drag the image into the box. If you need more than one character, just drag them into the character box. The same process applies in the Element tab. If your scene includes one or more specific elements, you can upload them here. In our example, we'll add a motorcycle, then we'll add a helmet that our character will be wearing, which will automatically create a second element. Next, we move to Shot Type. In the pop-up menu, you can select the framing for your image. Each shot type includes a visual example, making it intuitive to choose the one that best fits your scene. In this case, we'll select a wide shot. Now let's move to Film Stock. Here you can choose from a wide range of film simulations that influence the color and texture of your image. For this example, we'll select Saturated Film. After that, we have Movie Look. This section includes predefined visual treatments focused on color grading, white balance, contrast, and overall atmosphere. For our example, we'll choose Saturated Pop Culture. Finally, in the References section, you'll find the Upload tab. This allows you to add any additional visual reference, such as an environment or background. In this case, we'll upload an image of a desert highway landscape. You can add as many references as you need. Each new reference creates a new box automatically. Now that all camera and reference parameters are configured, we move on to writing the prompt. In Cinematic Shot, it's especially important to clearly define how the references you've added relate to each other inside the prompt, using the @ symbol to specify what connects to what, just as we're doing in this example. Once everything is defined, select the final format and resolution, then click Generate. The image faithfully reflects the camera settings, framing, film style, and all the references we provided. Experiment with different camera setups and shot types to achieve your perfect cinematic frame. You now have all the basic knowledge you need to start working with Cinematic Shot and get the most out of this powerful tool.